Well, here we are again. Uh, got weighed and measured again last Monday. Uh, Strangely enough, weight went up to 85. Can't explain that. The blood, you know, is wonderful. It's well within the range of healthy. Um, Heart was running at 70 something beats a minute. Also fine. Um, what? Yes, I discovered yesterday on YouTube. I was looking, I just thought I'd see how Dr. David Sinclair was getting on. I haven't watched him for a while. Somewhere he started talking about eat less meat because it upsets your mTOR pathway, blah blah. I thought, yeah, okay, mate. Yeah, he's gone vegan. Vegan. He's a Vogue one, a Vogon, a vague one. Yeah, very disappointed. Very silly boy. No, eating vegetables. No, don't eat your vegetables. They don't want to be eaten. So they're full of stuff that upsets your gut and does other strange things to your skin and whatever. Yeah. So that was a surprise. That was a very big surprise. I can only assume that he is like, yes, as he says, he's looking at the results, blah blah. This is a bit of personal research on his part, but it's based on disproven hypotheses. I mean, good luck to him, but I think I'll get to 100 well before he gets anywhere near it. I've got a 20-year jump on him, but nonetheless, I think I might get there before he gets healthy. Okay, enough of that. Yes, I had to listen to many of his YouTube interviews where he just sort of trotted out the same old couple of things that he had to say. Read his book Lifespan in Romanian because that's what was available at the time. Yeah, okay, it's he doesn't. I mean, yeah, I liked the bit about his grandfather dying on the night of his second wedding. Good way to go. Um, yeah. Oh, and the other funny thing is his Hungarian descent. Eleanor Shiki, originally Cheeky, CS, yeah, K Y sort of thing, Cheeky, Hungarian, and young Master Schwartz also says he's Hungarian descent. There's all these YouTubers delving into the science of health and longevity. Yeah, oh, got a bit of Hungarian blood in them, which is fine, because like where I'm living, it used to be part of Hungary anyway, for a while, up to just over 100 years ago, when the border went all the way down to the Danube. Yeah. So that was like, yes, I just cannot understand why anyone would do that to themselves. Like, yeah, he's a PhD. So a whole lot of other vegan doctors on YouTube. But PhD in this matter is sort of like pretend hard data. Then you can waffle on as long as you like and say whatever you like, and yeah, it's all hypothetical, isn't it? I mean, what's philosophy about except examining hypotheses? Because what do we know? What do we really know? I mean, you know, Heraclitus was a Greek philosopher. He was a contemporary of the Buddha, but he said it a lot better than the Buddha. He just says, Pantareya. Everything flows. It's a process, a continual flux. And for that reason, being attached to anything or taking anything, you know, super seriously, like, oh, it's a catastrophe. Well, you know, it might be a catastrophe today, but in a week's time it might be just a bad memory. Yep, Heraclitus, intelligent man. Right. Yes, so I'm 85 kilos instead of 84.1. It went up a bit. Why not? My BMI is still below 30, which is good. I think I've still got like another 18 kilos to go before I get to where I was 4 years ago, which was my usual healthy weight that I also happened to have back when I was 20 something. So, I mean, for 67 kilos, which when I was 20 was like 14.5 stone, same weight. I can't guarantee that it stayed the same the whole 40 years in between. I know it went up and down a bit. But 50 onwards, it was a bit of a struggle to, you know, I can't wear these pants anymore. I'll have to let them hang up until I can fit back into them again, which I managed to do a couple of times. Yeah, so now I'll weigh myself again next Monday and see what happens. But yes, Dr. David Sinclair, who's from Sydney, the same as I am. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I mean, you know, some people just like to. I mean, mTOR, it's not going to kill you just because it's a natural, you know, pathway in the body. And quite seriously here on this point, it's what helps you build up muscle. And if you haven't got any muscle by the time you're an old geezer like me, you're just a pathetic, shriveled hulk, probably in a wheelchair or doddering down the street with your back bent over double. You take 5 minutes to remember whether you're going to turn left or right or which pocket you left your purse in. Yeah, I have to dodge people like that every day because they're like, oh, I've just got off the tram. Now, was I going to do next? Meanwhile, there's me standing there waiting patiently for them to get out the road so that I can board it. I don't know. Well, I'm glad it's them and not me. That's all I can say. I mean, I just don't know what they did with themselves their whole lives that they should end up in such a horrible state. Their body's gone, their mind's gone, they're just doddering around. You know, they're in a nice little rut. And one day they'll fall over, not be able to get up again. As Hippocrates of Kos said, let food be your medicine, and let your medicine be your food. So yeah, you are what you eat, we are what we eat, and some people become veggies, don't they? Okay, that's it. I mean, there's more things I could say, but it's enough. That's 12 minutes. It's a long one. I could really get going on a few other things, but we don't need to yet. All is good. The nights are getting cold, but the days are still sunny and warm when there's no cloud about. Slava Ukraini.